Muddy Waters, in my opinion, is one of the greatest blues musicians of all time. From his voice, to his guitar playing, to the way he led the bandstand, it was all incredible. In this video, I want to share with you 4 epic blues licks that will give you goosebumps, and these are from the tune Mannish Boy. You see, the whole song is based around just one riff. It goes... But he starts off the song with this call and response between his voice and the guitar. Here's what the first lick sounds like. So just a simple phrase here. We're in the key of A, and he starts out sliding the note G up to A, the root note, on the 2nd string. And that's the 8th fret up to the 10th fret there. And then as you're ringing that, you just add a little vibrato. Vibrato is key for blues guitar. Then you shift to the 3rd string, and you do the second part of this lick here. We're gonna slide from 9 down to 7 on the 3rd string, and then play 5, then 7 on the 4th string. So, and this almost sounds like Jimi Hendrix's version of Hey Joe, like, right here we've got very similar riff. Now this song is in the key of A, and the lick is coming out of something called the A minor blues scale here. It's using 2 positions. You've got this position, sort of position here, and then this very common one based off the root note here on the 5th fret of the low E string. And if you don't know how to play the blues scale anywhere on the neck, then I want to give you a gift that's going to help you out with this. Just go to johnmclennan.com/bluesscales and you can grab my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you the easiest and fastest ways to get playing the blues scale anywhere on the neck. And then when you start learning these phrases and seeing these patterns, you'll be able to connect it to the scale. And from there, you can play anything you want. So just go to johnmclennan.com/bluesscales and grab that now as my gift to you. So one more time, here's that first lick. All right, the second lick begins with a bend on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. We're gonna go, and he does it nice and slow, so it's not like, it's just like, and then once he gets up to the note, he rests, so it's like, and it's going up a whole step essentially there, and then the second part goes a smaller bend down to 5, then 7, 7 on the 4th string. So you got, and you'll notice there the contrast. First we've got the 7th fret with a big bend, and then a smaller bend. And that's going up and bringing it back down to 5, 7, 7. So one more time, it's... Then he sings, you know, everything's gonna be all right this morning. Okay, this is the 3rd lick here. And he actually kind of messes it up. He goes like, I mean, not that he messes it up like it's wrong, but it's just not that clean, but it's just, you know, raw, and it sounds really good. So you've got this slide here from 7 to 9 on the 3rd string, and then you go back, right? So you sort of pluck the note and then slide it like, so. Then you grab the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Then you do a similar bend as what we saw before, 7 on the 3rd string, up and down to 5, then 7 on the 4th string, then we do a trill. And this is kind of quiet in the mix, but he goes, and just ends with that little trill, which Hendrix would do that all the time. Stevie Ray Vaughan, like in E. Clapton did it too. Love that sound. So all together. All right, the 4th and final lick is a little shorter. That one sounds like this. Love that. Then he goes, the band kicks into the groove. So what's going on here is a bend on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. You go up, release it down to a pull off there to 5, then 7 on the 4th string. So that's the first part. Then you go up the octave and play the 5th fret on the 1st string. So just a great blues phrase. And that could be like Catfish blues, you know. You do this all the time in the blues where you just jump up the octave, like do licks like that. All right, so now I'm gonna play all these licks back to back, and it's important to keep in mind that there isn't a strict pulse here. They're just sort of flowing in response to the vocal. Here's what it sounds like. So there you have it. Those are some classic blues phrases. Now, if you want to learn to play licks like this anywhere on the fretboard and make up your own phrases so you can sound like Eric Clapton, Muddy Waters, Jimi Hendrix, or B.B. King, then go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you the easiest and fastest ways to get playing the blues scale anywhere on the fretboard. And it's important that you learn the right patterns because there's a lot of lessons out there teaching this stuff, but you want it to be steeped in the music like what I'm showing you here. I'm showing you, bits and pieces, little tips to pick up licks, but when you see it all come together on the fretboard and in the right way, that's gonna do a lot for your playing. So go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now as my gift to you. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.